Okay, this video is about how to find the molar mass of a substance. So the best friend that we have that will help us to figure out the molar mass is the periodic table. What you're going to end up using is that mass number. Okay, this number right here. You're going to use those guys to help you to know what the molar mass of a substance is. And the definition of the molar mass is the amount of grams there are in an element or compound per 1 mole. So the units for molar mass is going to be grams per mole. And what you do, let's say you're given something like CO2, carbon dioxide, and they say, hey, what is the molar mass of carbon dioxide? What you're going to do is you're going to split this up into its respective elements, just kind of like what we do when we're doing a balancing problem. And we're going to look right here at just this base formula. Don't ever look at this guy right here, the coefficient. You're looking at the molar mass, which is per 1 mole. That's assuming that this is 1 right there. I'm going to say there's 1 carbon and that there's 2 oxygens. And I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to figure out that carbon, 1 mole of carbon has 12.01 grams per mole. And I'm going to multiply that by the single carbon that I have, and that becomes 12.01 grams per mole. And then I'm going to look at oxygen, and I'm going to say, okay, oxygen has 15.9999. I can probably just say 16.0. And because I have 2 oxygens right here in CO2, I'm going to double that, and I'm going to say 32.00 grams per mole. And then the last step is to just add them together. That becomes 44.01 grams per mole in carbon dioxide. Let's try one more really quickly. If they say, hey, what's the molar mass of ALP? Nope, sorry. I want to give you something a little harder. Let's say they say FeNO3 2. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to say, okay, here's iron, there's 1. Nitrogens, there's 2 because I have 1 nitrogen times that 2 outside. And then oxygens, I have these 3 times 2, that becomes 6. I'm going to go on the periodic table, I'm going to go look for iron. Iron has 55.93. Look for nitrogen. Nitrogen has 14.01. I'm going to look for oxygen. We know, I bet by the end of this unit, you're going to have oxygen memorized at 16.00. I'm going to do that math for myself. So I have 55.93. 2 times 14.01 is 28.02. And 6 times 16 is 96, I believe. I'm going to add these guys all together. This becomes... I could be crazy, but I think it's this. Let me just think for a second. I'm doing this in my head. Yes. I believe it's 179.95 grams per mole. If I got this wrong, please let me know because I was just doing mental math there. But I'm pretty certain that that is the correct answer.